what are some of the myths surrounding weight loss in the African American community?
So some of the myths surrounding weight loss in the African American community, number one, that it can't be done. So one of the things that we often hear is that we are simply dieting, and one of the negatives with diet is that it's going to come back and you're going to have more weight the next time than you had when you started out. So that's one of the first myths. And as I said earlier, we shouldn't really be dieting per se. It really should be a lifestyle change, and if you're doing a lifestyle change, then quote unquote it's not coming back. Number two, a second myth as it relates to the African American community is that you don't look healthy if you lose weight. One of the things that I often hear, and I heard a great deal as I was on my journey, there were the whispers about what's wrong with Pastor, right? That there must be something wrong with Pastor. That Pastor's smaller now, and so there must be something wrong, and he simply hasn't told us yet. True story, anecdotally. My very own mother called me one day to ask me, am I sick, and just haven't told her because it just doesn't happen for us that we lose weight to such a degree, and so she wanted to know, you can tell me what's going on. So the two primary myths that I've seen is that number one, you can't do it and sustain it. That's a myth. That's absolutely a myth. And number two, that we don't look well if we lose weight. There is this perception in the African American community that almost being overweight is healthy, is the norm. And we've got to change that. We've got to let people understand that the norm is to be a smaller weight, a healthier weight, and the exception is the obesity. But that's a paradigm shift that we've got to make in the community, and that's work that we've got to do.
Thank you very much. Along